Hey guys, what's up? It's me, LegoLee329, again here, bringing you another LEGO Star Wars review. And today we have set number 9497, the Republic Striker class Starfighter. Its ages 8 through 14, contains 376 pieces, and retails for $45 US. There's a front look at your box, and a quick look at the back of your box. The set includes one instruction manual with 61 pages of building. First up for our minifigures here is Jedi Knight Shatil Shan. She features the exact same face that Wonder Woman had. She also has some really nice torso printing and really nice leg printing. She is holding the blue double-bladed lightsaber there and that simple brown hairpiece. Shatil also features slight back printing and a double-sided face. Next minifigure here is the old style of astromech droid, because the Old Republic set like 3,000 years before episode 1, so the astromech droids aren't as advanced and nice looking. This guy's a little bit more clunky. His name is T701. All of the stuff you see on him is printed, which is really great, and he is pretty much just a brick built minifigure. A quick look at the printed detail on his head and what he looks like from the back. He also features that little back wheel, which some of the astromech droids in LEGO don't seem to have, which is very cool. Last but certainly not least here is the Republic Trooper. He is a freaking awesome looking minifigure. The only thing I don't really like is his minigun that he's holding. It's just kind of clunky. It's got a random light gray and a random tan piece, and it doesn't really look right, so let's take that off. So there's a look at the Trooper without the minigun. He's got a very nicely new printed face, that little hair that Bruce Wayne had, some really nice torso printing. You can see the knife on his chest there, and some really great leg printing. He also features very slight back printing. Unfortunately, he does not come with his helmet from the game. I would suggest, if you're a fan of this figure but don't like the LEGO style of minigun, go pick up the Brick Arms minigun. It's a really great design. Looks really cool. Might not be 100% accurate or anything, but it really looks a lot better than that LEGO version. And now onto the meat of the set, the Republic Striker class Starfighter. I really just like the look of the ship a lot, but not in this version. There's two modes to the ship. I always love transforming kind of features, so that's one plus for the set for me. But this version, some people say it looks like an A-Wing, but to me this looks like a really blocky and ugly A-Wing. A-Wings are a lot cooler and looking than this, but it does have some nice colors and some nice designs. The one thing I'd love to mention is that these are printed bricks. LEGO doesn't usually put printed bricks in sets nowadays, which is really crazy. I believe there's quite a few printed pieces in this set that are absolutely no stickers, which is fantastic. Some of the designs at the front, these things here do rotate the guns. They kind of move a little bit in and out, but not all too much. Kind of a little bit ugly here. You'll figure out what those are for later. Really like the look of these engines though. Really nice kind of curved design, and they're pink on the back, which is interesting. Nice cockpit design, just that same X-Wing, Y-Wing cockpit we've been seeing for quite some time, but it opens up just like that. Gotta give props to LEGO for designing the interior of this cockpit. There's actually multiple printed pieces, really nice little handle, and some other controls there, which is really cool. There's also quite a lot of room to fit whichever minifigure you want to sit in the cockpit. You can close the cockpit just like that. In the back here is kind of the weirdest play feature with this set. There's a space to store her double-sided lightsaber. You see this little orange plate, you just lift that up and there's two clips. It's a little bit dorky looking, I'm not a huge fan of it. You just clip the lightsaber blade on like that, and then you get the other side of the lightsaber and clip it on like that. Then that's supposed to cover it up. I think they could have done a much better job with that. Maybe just put it on the bottom. I preferred that. But I mean, it's still nice that you have a spot to put her lightsaber, but it could have been a better design. Now the main feature of this is you can kind of transform from an old style A-Wing to an old style X-Wing. This is by far the coolest feature in this set. So what you do is you grab the wing here and you kind of rip it off. You can see there's a little black hook right there. It's going to hook into there. And then we'll flip it around to the back. There's a little white hook right there and another one of those pieces, and it comes back and it clips on to right there, either side, which is also really nice. The transformation, you just need to grab the guns and they'll simply just rotate that way, both of them, and then you have the Starfighter in its, I don't really know, attack mode, I guess, flight mode. I'm not really positive on what mode this is, but it looks really cool. The Starfighter in that mode, in my opinion, the much better version of this ship. It's pretty big. It's not huge, but it's still a pretty big ship. Normally, I'm not a huge fan of all the flick-fire missiles on these sets nowadays, but this one actually has pretty good flick missiles. You see these little rods on the side here. All you do is just push those in, and it will fire flick missiles. They look like this at Atlantis green color, and they fire pretty well. and it's, you know, you don't have to flick it yourself, which I really like, and there's 4 of them, so that's actually not a bad play feature. To the side here kind of look a little bit funky, and I don't know why there's all this like random. I've seen like there's a lot of these kind of color pieces on the bottom there. No landing gear, but you have these brown parts, and brown just kind of stands out, not really working with the color scheme, so that's really weird. So final verdict for the Republic Striker class Starfighter. I really like this set. It's not perfect. I think my main problem is it's $5 overpriced. 40 would have been perfect. 45, a little bit too much. And it's just not a recognizable vehicle. You know, I've watched the trailers and I've played a little bit of the Old Republic game, but I've never really gotten into it or anything. So, you know, I don't know too much about this vehicle. It's just not a recognizable vehicle. I think this set's going to be really cool once I get the Sith Fury class Interceptor, which I have coming in the mail, and I'll maybe make a package video on that. I still think this is a really cool set. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I'd highly recommend it. It's a pretty cool looking ship, even if it's not terribly recognizable. So thanks guys for watching my review. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.